Hi, I'm Dr. Alicia Porter and I'm a psychiatrist. We're going to be talking all things mental health. But today we're going to start off with dispelling the myths that surround mental health. It was Glenn Close who once said that what mental health needs is more sunshine, more candor, and more unashamed conversations. The World Health Organization says that there's no health without mental health. But there are still so many narratives and myths that surround mental health, and stigma abounds. So in South Africa, 1/3 of people will suffer with a mental illness, but 75% of these people will not access help. The suicide rate in our country has increased significantly. And according to the South African Depression and Anxiety Group, there are 23 suicides that occur on a daily basis, and 20 attempted suicides occur. The suicide rate is the second leading cause of death in the 15 to 24-year-old age group. We are currently living through a mental health pandemic. I believe that the first step in breaking the silence and stopping the stigma would be to examine what these myths are concerning mental health. Myth number 1: mental health problems are uncommon and they do not affect me. In 2001, the World Health Organization said that 1 in 4 people will suffer with a mental illness globally. And mental health problems are the second leading cause of ill health and disability worldwide. Myth number 2: mental health problems are a sign of weakness. This is no truer than saying that a broken leg is a sign of weakness. We would not ask a person with a broken leg to walk it off, but we do often ask patients who suffer with, for example, depression, to just snap out of it. Actually, acknowledging a mental health problem takes a lot of courage and bravery, and it is not a sign of weakness. Myth number 3: young people do not have mental health problems. It is just normal teenage hormones. Early warning signs can actually be picked up in children of a very young age, and half of all mental health problems actually start by the age of 14. And 3/4 of mental health problems actually start before the age of 24. So nobody is exempt, and mental health problems can affect us across the range of ages. Myth number 4: people with mental health problems are violent and unpredictable. But people with mental health problems are no less likely or more likely to be violent than anyone else. And actually, research shows that people with mental health problems are 10 times more likely to be victims of crime than actually the perpetrators of violence or aggression. Myth number 5: psychiatric medication is unsafe, and if I take medication, I must be crazy. Psychiatric medication, if used appropriately and for the correct indication, it is safe and effective. And psychiatric medication should be treated like any other medication. For example, medication that you take for diabetes or hypertension, psychiatric medication should be considered in just the same way, because mental health problems have often a biological basis, and there's chemistry that becomes unbalanced that needs to be corrected with the use of medication. So, it is safe and effective to use psychiatric medications. It is so important to examine the narratives that surround mental health problems and to dispel the myths. Because as I said earlier, we are in the middle of a mental health pandemic. Thank you.